One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Bobcats will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
What a great way to start this game. And one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
Tripped up for the tackle. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get up.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Nevada will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bobcats offense has the ball for the first time. They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on 1st and 10. The toss sweep to the right. Finding open areas. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. At the 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situations. And we've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got his man downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Hawkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Jackson. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and 1.
Running free. Steps out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 31, and that is the way to get yourself a little daylight. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on 1st down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another 1st down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Gets the back moving. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Fitted in the window for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisiana delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Lafayette. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Finds a tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Nevada will be forced to punt.
Number 37, on to punt it away.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They'll run this play from the pistol. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Bobcats. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived it.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll take a deep shot here. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Ohio. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Back to pass. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is on its way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Time to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
49, Nevada, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. Nevada will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Trying to set the tone with the run. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
Got a man. It's Pugh.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! They went for it all, and it paid off with...
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. The give to the tailback. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lambert. It's on target and complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes. Score. Touchdown, Bobcats. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They're going to run it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. He's got great speed. Score on special teams.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lambert. Pocket breaking down. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Bobcats. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
On to punt it away.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Toss sweep, trying to get it outside to the right. There he goes. The 40, the 30. Inside the 10, slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade. They're up by 24 over NC State.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, they're after him. Finds a little space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Rice. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Lambert. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the fourth quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
Fires to the right. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Unleashes one deep. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Bobcats. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Nevada will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hooks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To throw, it's Dyer. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now on the move. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Moving out of the pocket. At the 35, he's open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them.
Makes the catch down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. Got room at the 35. Flying down the right side. The 20. He's at the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Lambert. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams.